Hello everyone and welcome back to my Bold and Beautiful 29 YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. At Forrester, Ridge is glad Finn is remaining strong when it comes to Luna. Taylor and Steffy worry about when it eventually sinks in for Luna. Ridge grunts, what if it sends her over the edge? Also what? Steffy tells her parents she's not hysterical of Luna. She can't let her suppose she has power over her. She and Finn both told her she can no way come near them again. Taylor hopes Luna will take the hint and leave city. Steffy says they were veritably firm with her. Taylor thinks indeed someone as deranged as Luna would understand why after what she did to her. They flash to her holding her internee in the pen. Steffy says Luna's fantasy of a life with Finn will no way be anything further than that. Ridge tells Steffy if Luna shows up at the house again, not to engage with her. She should call him or call the police. Steffy hopes she does, and she hopes she realizes she's not wanted. She knows Finn's not giving her mixed signals. Steffy can't let her control her life, and announces she has to go. She wants to see her hubby. Taylor and Ridge worry that Steffy and Finn may not have got their communication across. What might Luna do next? Ridge wants to find a way to put her back before bars. Her walking around is in personality to the two men who failed. Taylor knows all too well how a person like Luna's mind works. They're the most dangerous of all. Ridge will do whatever it takes to stop this. At the sanitarium, Lee is working down on her laptop when Bill appears. I got your textbook, he questions. Lee surprised he responded. He says he was hard. She tells him to shut the door and smothers at him over setting Luna free. Bill doesn't need a lecture from her. There's nothing she could say to him that he hasn't formerly said to himself. He admits he may have mishandled effects with Luna. Lee scoffs, might have mishandled effects? Bill says it's not easy for him to admit he's wrong. He can pull strings that most people cannot, but he has to get better at how to use that power. It was deceived. Lee thinks it's about time he realized. Bill hopes Luna will take his advice. He told her to leave Los Angeles and start fresh anywhere but there. Lee and Bill bandy the need for Luna to leave LA. She thinks Bill is still lodging for her. Bill says if she gets her life together, it means he didn't completely squinch up. Lee muses, if she'd only take your advice. That girl's caused enough damage. At the Precipice house, Finn tells Luna she tried to kill his woman. Is he supposed to just forget that? She's sure he wants to make up for lost time. Finn tells her she should be in captivity, but she has her freedom. She should do commodity with the alternate chance she does and earn, do commodity with it other than obsess over him. This is it. We're done. You won't have a place in my life, ever. Luna pleads with Finn not to walk down from her just because Steffy doesn't understand what she's been through. Finn says she has to be out of their lives. He tells her to leave, but Luna wants to take advantage of this time together without Steffy there. Luna learns Kelly is gone but Hayes is in the bedroom. She tells Finn not to make her leave, you're not going to turn your reverse on me. Finn tells her not to call him dad. Luna goes on about Poppy intruding up her nonage and keeping them piecemeal. She complains that her mama doesn't care if she ever sees her again. Finn points out she framed her for murder. Luna pleads with Finn that she needs him further than ever. Suddenly, Hayes calls out from the other room. Finn tells Luna to hide as the Sprout appears. Hayes tells his pater. He got spooked of a videotape on his tablet. It was about zombies. Luna watches tearfully from the kitchen as Finn holds his son in his arms and comforts him. Finn carries Hayes through the house to prove there's no zombies. Luna remains in the kitchen hearkening as Finn calms and comforts his son. He explains that Grandma Lee told him it's medically insolvable for a person to turn into a zombie. Hayes believes him. Finn tells him that it's his job to love him and keep him safe. Just also, Steffy comes by. Finn looks toward the kitchen as they fill her in and clinch Hayes. Steffy asks, is everything okay besides the zombies? Finn sends Hayes off to clean his room and Steffy asks again. Luna steps out and Steffy gasps and jumps. Luna. What are you doing in my home? Finn smothers that Luna just popped in again. She wasn't invited. Steffy panics over Hayes being in the coming room. Finn says Hayes didn't see her. Luna says her pater made her hide in the kitchen. She gushes about how beautiful it was to see her pater. And family talking. Steffy says, "Don't call him that." Luna wants the same kind of attention from Finn. Steffy sensations that she's crazy. Finn doesn't want a relationship with her. Finn barks, "You have no place in our life." Steffy tells Luna to go. And no way come back then again. Luna walks toward the door, breaking to look at a print of Hayes and his parents. She looks back and sneers at Steffy before exiting. Outdoors, her light turns minatory. Luna sounded like a sweet girl with a bright future. When she arrived, she had her eye on a fashion career and a Forester man. Now, she's plugging down anyone who steps on her path. What made Luna helical? Luna was hired to work as an intern for Forester Creations. She was so sweet and innocent that you wouldn't suspect her of murder. Luna had her eye on the Forester prize. She gallantied RJ. The two sounded in love until we saw the real side of Luna. She got the ick from RJ. Luna didn't like being with a boy. She wanted a man like Zend. Luna came peckish. For the hot Spencer men, like Bill and Will. We learned about her family history. Luna had no idea who her father was. She assumed that man was Bill. She was determined to make it be. The wolf and lamb's apparel shifted out the maternity test results. She indeed boggled two innocent men, Hollis and Tom, the ultimate of whom she assumed was her natural father. As we snappily learned, Luna wasn't who she sounded. She wisecracked everybody, including the lumberers. We wonder what made Luna go to the dark side. Was she always like this? Or was this a long descent into madness? Every time she spirals, it has commodity to do with not having a stable father figure in her life. We've seen that be with Bill. Luna was induced that he was her father. She tried to make it be so she could have the lavish life. She killed two men who, in her eyes, would help that from passing. Now, she's twisting again, all because she can't have a relationship with her factual memoir daddy, Finn. Formerly again, Luna sees another person in her path. This time, it's Steffy who doesn't want her around her family. All this daddy drama has made Luna devious and dangerous. Ridge beside himself with solicitude, Sheila sick with fear, and Luna working herself up into a eyeless rage. Finn comforted Steffy that he'd no way invite Luna back into their lives. It was clear to both of them that she'd no way change and would always be a trouble. Before they got into it, however, Ridge showed up for arbitrary check heft and was affrighted to hear Luna had paid Steffy a visit. He also stunned the couple silent by letting them know that Sheila stepped in during Luna and Elektra's showdown and took Elektra's side. Talk about a stunner. Ridge jumped into defensive pater mode and suggested adding security. With Sheila and Luna free roving, he couldn't help but suppose the worst. Steffy promised she and Finn would be okay. They weren't going to let those two ruin their lives, especially Luna. But, Ridge wasn't induced. Their love was enough. Nonetheless, Ridge was beside himself. Cleric was on high alert. Hail Sheila's concern that Luna was going after Steffy. Sheila admitted he was right to demand she stay down from Luna. He was right about everything. And, she assured him she wasn't conniving with her granddaughter. As much as she doesn't like Steffy, she's her son's woman. And she wouldn't do anything ever again to hurt her or Finn's family. Sheila opened up about Luna testing her and trying to manipulate her into joining her killer plan to take out Steffy. The further she talked, the further Cleric began to horrify. Cleric prayed her to steer clear and asked for her word she wouldn't slip into her old she-devil ways. Sheila promised she was going to stay on the up and up, if for no other reason than to admire her son's wishes. She was spooked, however, that Luna was a peril. Luna locked in her deal to buy a gun. The gorilla wanted to know why she demanded it, and Luna claimed it was for protection. After he left, she sat down at her computer to look up filmland and papers of Finn and Steffy, all while promising herself that her stepmom's days were numbered. She got herself all rankled up, flashing back all the times Steffy transferred her down and dismissed her. All the times they had it out. All the nasty effects Steffy has said to her. As the pressures continued to make, Luna came more and more unglued. Ultimately, she seized the gun and headed out the door to deal with her little problem.